Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to do some more testing with the spike strip. Now, I already did a video before where I tested a lot of things with the spike strip, and I'm making this video assuming you saw that video, so if you haven't seen that video, go check that one out first. If you need a link to it, if you can't find it, just ask, and I'll try to get you to it. But I would suggest you watch that one first, because what we're going to do is just test a couple of the things I didn't test in that video that you guys wanted to see. The first of which is the pigeon. So we're going to go ahead and try testing out the pigeon on the spike strips. Now, one thing to note is the spike strips are bright orange. Why? Because I made them bright orange so I could see them from far away. That's all. That's the only reason they're bright orange, is because I wanted it to be so I could see it from farther away. So anyways, let's do the first test, which is pigeon going through a spike strip. So here we go. Got it. Good. Let's see, how's it doing? How's it doing? Oh, look at that. It's fine. Pigeon's fine. Sure, it'll tip over all the time, but that always happens. Looks like I went through that first one, no problem. And you see there's two setups here. There's one where it's a single strip, and then there's one where there's 10 in a row. And oh, pigeon's stuck. Alright, go ahead and move it. Ta-da, pigeon's okay. Oh, no, it's not. Wait. Yes, it is. Pigeon's fine. Pigeon can't be stopped. Look at this pigeon. It's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm the pigeon. Don't doubt me. Unless I'm doubting you in a churning radius comparison, in which case, do doubt it. So it looks like it's not getting damaged, actually, by the spike strip, interestingly enough. I think it has something to do with the slowness and the lightness of it. To go over the spike strip fast enough, and it is actually somewhat difficult with this vehicle. And secondly, well, the vehicle's light. You know, I could probably lift this thing up, hold it with one hand, and change the tire with the other hand if I needed to. It's just a small little baby vehicle. And we've been using the same one, by the way. These are the same tires from that first one. I haven't been resetting it and repairing it. I'm just resetting its position. And it hasn't cared. It just keeps going. It's like, I don't care. I'm fine. And even if we go over it at fast enough of a speed, it's just, it yanks at the tires, but it's all good. Look, it just keeps going. It slows down a lot, yes, but it doesn't stop. Whoa, careful. That's amazing that it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Look at this. As long as we're going at least 30-ish. Look, no problem. That is weird. You really can't stop it. All right, how about this? Now, I think if you remove the engine on, I know it's on the the experimental version. If you remove the engine, you get a faster version of the car somehow. And that is also true in the stable, so that's good. And we're going to try going over the 10 spike strips in a row with this car and see what happens. So we're going to get a lot of distance here and try to do this. All right, there we go. So let's see. Let's go. Whoop. Go away, menu. Shoo. Okay, good. Now you gotta be careful on the throttle. If we hit it too hard, we'll just wheel spin. Alright. Oh, it's like quicksand. Look at that stopping distance, though. That is an amazing stopping distance. It just eats the car up, just nom, and the car is stuck. Alright, so let's go ahead and do another vehicle. Let's use the, let's do this. Let's use a normal... Oh, I know. I have this installed because some of you guys requested. Let's use the pickup hell going super fast on this. So we're going to use Ultra, or is it Insane is better? I think Insane is better than Ultra, right? And anyways, here we go. Pickup hell, are you ready? Let's go! Oh my goodness. It kind of just... What? I don't even know exactly what happened, but it's ruined. Like, all I know is the car is ruined now. And I couldn't steer at the same time because of my control setup, so that's not good. Look at that, it just tore the tires right off and then ruined the car itself as well. That's so mean. Poor pickup hell. Poor thing. I figured 8 times slow-mo would be enough, but it wasn't. You couldn't tell what was going on still. We need 100 times slow-mo on this thing. Turn left harder. Turn left harder. That's good. Alright, so let's see what exactly happens here. Other side. The tire just disintegrates. Look at that, the tires they just disintegrate. They are literally disintegrating. That is crazy. A second we have a tire and the next we don't. I mean, that's crazy. Watch, the tires just go poof. See, tires. And... it's gone. It just disappears. It just takes my tires right off of me. Look, it just takes them right off. It's like, give me those tires. Suspension gets all stretched out. Like, no, I want my tire. But nope, it's gone. And look at the shape of the truck afterwards. The poor truck's just ruined. Look at this. What is this nonsense? Poor truck. So that's what happens when you use the pickup hell on it. It just gets wrecked. Alright, what else was there to do? Alright, the next thing I wanted to do was try this. Well, actually, we could use this car for, well, we could use the car for this, but we'll use something else. What we were going to try to do is drifting over the spike strips. Why drifting? Because I think you might be able to get through them better if you drift. I know somebody else said to see what happens, so let's see what happens. So we'll start off on the single spike strip. Going through that, try to drift over it, and it did hit it, and it lost the tire. So I think drifting don't help much, at least with this vehicle I chose. We'll try a different vehicle as well, just in case, but let's go ahead and try that one more time. We just go. And I know I'm not exactly drifting, I'm more of just sliding through it, but that's easier to do consistently. It's just a thing of consistency. Sure, we could actually try to drift over, but we'll miss 10 times just to do it once right, which is not worth the time. So let's try a different vehicle real quick. Let's use the pickup hell again. I'll just tap it to get it going within so, and then we're good. So going straight on that thing, it is evil. It is more than a spike strip on this car for some reason. It is a grabbing device that just utterly destroys your innocent vehicle. Look at that. It just tears the front wheels right off of this poor thing. Even with one spike strip. That's crazy. Alright, so here we go. You know, this one doesn't want to drift. I guess it's just the way it is. It doesn't want to drift. See? Doesn't want to. So let's not use this car after all. This one's being a pain and doesn't do what I want it to do. You're fired. Let's get a different car in here. Who's the other car? I don't know. I mean, we don't have to really drift. We just have to slide it. That's all we need to do, so let's use the Corvette. Because Corvette can slide at least. Unlike some pickup hells who can't slide even a little bit. See, like that. Whoa. Whoa. That was flawless. There was not a single piece of damage at all. What? No way. Is there like some secret when if you do a 360 on them, they don't grab you? Okay, now grab me again. See, I don't know what I just did there. I think somehow I just got over the spike strip, but I'm not exactly sure how I managed to do it. See, look, I couldn't do it that time. What did I do? I mean, I know it was a different spike strip set, but I got over it without a single piece of damage to anything. How did that happen? Well, we got through a ton. Look how far we got, though. We got past like the first 5 of them before we got stuck. I'm pretty sure normally that wouldn't happen. If we just charge at it, I'm pretty sure we get stuck on like the 3rd one or something. Yeah, see? So we did get farther when we slid through them. So that's interesting. If you ever see a spike strip, try to slide through it. If you go head on, you're screwed. And that's only for BeamNG style spike strips, which are non-existent in the real world, so don't ask me what kind of advice I'm giving you. But look. Oh well, that one we went about the same distance. I don't know. Just interesting. I'm not really sure what to say about this whole scenario. Let's see, if we only have a single spike strip, can we get over that without damage again? Or is that just like a one-time crazy thing? No, look! It worked. See, when we only have one, we can get right over it without any damage. It's not the spike strip. The spike strip's working fine. Look. See? It yanked me up hard right there. And now my tires aren't quite right. They're pulled back too far and the car doesn't drive good. So something happens where if you drift into it, it's good news. That was unexpected. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is test some planes. So we're going to grab the UH-60. No, that's not a plane. We're going to test the Giant Titan. Yes, the Giant Titan should work good. So big. So huge. Alright, let's see what happens when you drive a plane over a spike strip. Full speed ahead. Alright, first, is it lined up enough? Not quite. Oh well. We'll just try lining it up again. Titan! Move over, you lazy bum! Alright, here we go. Gonna reset it one more time. And we're off. Alright, so we'll go over the single spike strip first. Whoa, whoa. It just tore the wheels right off. They just got torn right off, look. So here are the wheels, and there's the plane. And that was only a single spike strip. It tore them all off. Wow. Okay, I honestly did not see that coming. I figured it would get damaged, but not lose every single wheel on the single spike strip. What about if we do the multiple? It just takes the wheels right off, and then we just kind of glide over it. Glider mode engaged. That's funny. Look at that, no wheels now. Poor thing. Poor plane, it just lost its wheels. So that's what happens when you try to take a plane over a spike strip. Not a good idea, don't do it. Bad idea. Oh, now we ruined our plane. That's a real bad news. So let's go ahead and, since we're here with the planes, let's try a different plane. Let's try the, that's not a plane, you dummy. Why did I click that one? The Cessna, those are planes. The 120, which should work out fine. As long as I can get it moving somehow. Wait a minute, this is the one that spawns going in the wrong direction. How about the other Cessna? That one spawns in the correct direction, doesn't it? There we go, that's better. Alright, and we can drive it. Good, good, good. Whoop, something just broke. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Things break all the time. Alright, here we go. Plane through the spike strip. Oh my goodness. It just... it braked it so... It caused it to break so hard the wings came off. That stuff is like super quicksand glue crazy. I don't know. It's not really a spike strip when you line them up anymore. At that point, it just becomes some evil material that destroys vehicles. And that poor plane didn't stand a chance. It's interesting how that one, the wheels didn't fall off. They actually held on and ruined the plane in the process. Alright, what else can we do? We could do the fighter jet. That one's also a good candidate if I can remember the controls, which I can, thankfully. Let's try it again. Try to go over the spike strip, see what this plane does. Alright, here we go. Plane over spike strip. Wheels gone, and keep flying. Just keep flying. Just keep going. You're fine. You're fine. You're scraping a little bit, but that's okay. It's fine. It's just sliding along. I can't drive. I can't do this. I'm broken. You're fine. You're fine. Look, see? You're fine. Told you were fine. You can fly still. No problem. So anyways, for this one, for all the tests we've seen so far, this is using the stable version of BeamNG.drive. I think I said that right. I'm going to go ahead and go into the experimental one. Oh my goodness, that poor plane. And do a couple of tests in that one now, and then we'll be done. So let's go ahead and switch over to the game version. Okay, so now we're in the newer version of BeamNG.drive, the experimental version, which means we have the big rig. So let's use the big rig for this. Just gonna get a nice big old red one. Who doesn't love red cars? Somebody out there's gonna be like, I hate red cars. There's just gonna be some reason they're gonna hate red cars. And now again we have over there a line of spike strips, just 10 in a row. And we're gonna try to run them over with a big rig and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Try number 1. Running them over. Let's go, let's go. Looks like we're lined up. What's gonna happen? Whoa. Oh, look at that stopping distance. Big rig was never made for that kind of stopping distance. We need to come in faster. We need to come in really fast. For it to, just to have any kind of a hope at this, we need to come in at least like 60, 70 miles per hour, I'm thinking. So let's just go way, way, way out here. And then we'll come back and try our best to hit it hard and fast. Alright, there we go. Up to speed. Now we're going to go and try to make a U-turn without losing too much speed, but I know we're going to lose a lot of it. This is just the way I turned. I turned too hard. That's okay. That'll work out, probably. There we are. Turned around. Now all we got to do is find the bright orange spike strips. I see them. See, I can see them already. Like I saw just a glimpse of them, so I know where they're at. The bright color helps. I wouldn't have known that was them if it wasn't for the orangey little glow we kind of see every now and then. Alright, so 70 miles per hour. Let's see what happens now. Can it get over the 10 spike strip setup? Whoa! Oh, whoa, whoa. We just made a tunnel. What the? Wow. That is insane. I just made a tunnel. Hold on, look. Put this thing right here. Let's get ourselves a car and try to drive through the tunnel. Will the truck fit through there even? I know the pigeon will fit through the tunnel, but will the normal truck fit through the tunnel I just made? Come on, you can fit, right? Fit. Oh, so close. We need something a little lower. Get ourselves a Grand Marshal. Grand Marshal, there's something just a little shorter. What will work? Impreza. We're going to use the Impreza soon anyway, so let's just use it right now. So, going right under it. Come on. Oh, look at that. We made a tunnel. We definitely made a tunnel with a big rig. That is not how you use a big rig at all, but we made a tunnel out of one. That is just... that is one of those things that's so stupid, it's hilarious to me. It's like, yeah, my car's a tunnel. Has it ever been done in history of the world before? Actually making a tunnel big enough for another car? I know I did something similar where I could fit like half a pigeon through it, but this one I could fit a full-sized car through it. That's insane. And it just goes right through like la 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 la. That's great. Alright, so the last thing you want to do is just get the Impreza through this spike strip going at a high speed as well. So we're just gonna go way over here, get some room to get the speed, and line it up. Here we go. And did the same thing as well. It did something slightly different than the pickup hell. I was curious if it would. It had his wheels torn off again, but it didn't seem like the body got as much impact on that. The body was just like, yeah, I got wrecked. It didn't seem to blow up like pickup hell does. So that's interesting to note. Oh, we missed. It's hard to drive like this actually because I have to like do a hand mix thing where my hands are all screwy and to hit the buttons all at the same time. It's kind of weird. Alright, 100 times slower. Let's see what happens to these tires. They just kind of disintegrate. They're like, they were here and then they're not. And then look at that. Like, it kind of holds up. Like the shape of the car, I don't see any real issues. The whole issue is it has no more tires anymore. They were not moving. We could just hit the nitrous or boost button or whatever. That could be our means of locomotion. Just kind of slide everywhere like this. Sliding through. That's not how you drive a car, by the way. It's just it's not what you do. Alright, last test. Let's do a steamroller onto the 10 spike strips. I don't remember what happened on the single spike strip. So I might just be exactly the same for all I remember, because I forget what happens. So we're just going to try it on the 10, and then that'll be the end of things. Come on, maximum steamrolling speed. This thing is so much faster than a real steamroller once you get it up to speed. It's funny. So yeah, this is a steamroller going at almost highway speeds eventually. Don't mind it. Upshift. Upshift. Oh my goodness. They're really pushing this thing to its red line. So we're getting it up to about, okay, maybe not highway speeds. I thought it was faster. I guess I was wrong. 30 miles per hour it is. Here we go. Oh. It's just getting stopped dead in its tracks. You know, you're a steamroller. You're supposed to be able to flatten things out. Not get stuck on them. Come on, you're fired. Get out of here. So, yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to do with the spike strips. You know, I tried to do everything you guys said in the last video. If there's anything else you still want to see, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, till next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.